Hi and welcome to Real Binary Options Reviews. In this video we are going to take a look at the stochastic indicator, and we're going to see how we can use the stochastic indicator to find profitable trades with binary options trading. So here you can see I have opened the chart of the euro dollar. It is a 1 minute chart, so it means each candle represents the price movement in 1 minute. This means we are trading shorter time frames, we are trading short expiries. So let us add the stochastic indicator onto this chart and see how it can help us to find profitable trades. So here I'm going to click Add Indicator, and I'm going to select the stochastic indicator here. So as you can see, a stochastic indicator is basically this curve, and it is kind of an oscillator. It means it moves in between the two lines. One is 0% and the next is 100%. And the term stochastic refers to the location of the current price in relation to its price range over a period of time. And basically what this method does is that it attempts to predict price turning points by comparing the closing price of the traded asset to its price range. So this is basically the price range in which the asset is trading, and the stochastic help us determine the high levels and the low levels of the price in this price range. So to make it simple, if I trade binary options, I'm looking for the positions when the stochastic line, this is this yellow line, it represents the actual price, and the blue line is a softened stochastic line. So here I'm just looking at the yellow line. I can even turn this blue line off, so it will be easier for us to understand. So basically, let us take a look how the stochastic can help with my binary options trading. Now, if you are unfamiliar with binary options trading, I recommend you to read the description of this video or to visit the Real Binary Options Reviews to learn more about binary options trading. If you already understand what binary options trading is about, you know that I just have to make the correct prediction where the price is going to go. So these candles represent the price, and here I'm predicting for the price to go up. So it means I would enter my trade on the euro US dollar. I would open my broker platform, my trading platform. I would select euro dollar. Let's say I would invest $100 into this trade, and I would just wait for the stochastic indicator to be below the level 20, and I would wait for the red candle to close. It is always better if you're getting a longer candle. When this candle would close, I would trade up with, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes expiry. So let's say for this example, I would be trading with 5-minute expiry. So let us see what kind of results we could get if we would just use the stochastic indicator. So keep in mind, this is not a trading system. This is just the explanation of the stochastic indicator. So I would trade up here, and it would mean it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after 5 minutes, the price would be at this level. So it means it would be above my entry position. And if I would predict correct, which in this case I would, then on the invested $100, I could earn additional $75. So it means this is a winning trade, and I'm going to mark this with a green vertical line. So we just get a visual confirmation. We will see what kind of statistics I could get if, in this case, on this example, if I would just use the stochastic indicator. So the next thing I would do is basically to wait until the stochastic crosses above the green line and I'm getting the closure of the green candle. So it means I would enter the trade when this candle would close, and again here I would enter the trade down. So I would predict that the euro will go down at this position, and I would enter 5-minute expiry trade, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The price would be at this position when my trade would expire, and again this means it would be a winning trade. So let's say on investment of $100 is again additional $75 for me. So let's go on. The next position is at the closure of this candle. Again, you can see the stochastic dropped below level 20, and I would enter here the trade up, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this candle would close at this level, which is above my entry position. Again, I traded up, so it's a winning trade. So I'm just going to go through this, and I'm going to give you some additional information. So okay, let's say I would enter the trade here at the closure of this candle. But even if I would enter here, let's say, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, this candle closed here. So in any case, this would be a winning trade. I'm just going to mark it with a green line. And again, okay, so let's do, okay, again, I would enter, let's say, if I would enter here or I would enter here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in any case, this would be a winning trade. I'm going to mark this green. And what would happen if I would enter at this position? As you can see, I'm entering the green candle closed, and the stochastic just crossed the green line. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the closure would be here, again below my entry position. So in this case, it would be a winning trade. And if I would enter the trade here, so basically if I would want to wait to get a bit longer green candle, I would wait until this moment. So I would enter trade down when this candle closed. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be a winning trade. So I'm going to mark this with a green line. Okay, so again, you can see here the stochastic dropped, and then again it crossed the green level. So I can still continue trading. So in this case, if I would continue trading, I would enter here to go down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be a winning trade. However, this indicates that the price has moved into the trending market. And as I mentioned before, it is best to trade the stochastic indicator in a ranged market. So when the price is moving in a certain horizontal range. Once we are going into a trend, it is not so recommended to trade only based on the stochastic indicator. You can use the stochastic indicator, but in addition with other indicators. So it works best in the ranged markets. So in this case, I would have to wait until the stochastic drops back below the red line, and then I would continue trading. But for this example, let us see how this works, even if I don't wait for the drop below the red line. So again, this is my next entry position, of course. You can see the yellow line cross the green one, and I'm getting a nice green candle. So after this green candle closed, I would enter the trade to go down. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it would close below my entry position, and it means another winning trade. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's 9 winning trades and no losses. And it means if I would invest $100 into each trade, I would get around $650, something like that. I could earn $650 in this short trading session because we are on the 1 minute time frame. So let us go on. So let's say the next position, you can see it was a small drop below the green line, and after the closure of this candle, I would enter the trade again for the price to go down. Even though if we are in the uptrend, I do not recommend trading when we are in the trend, but let's say for this example, I just want to show you maybe how this works. So here you can see this would be a losing trade because we are in a trend. So I would trade down here, and we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the price would close just a bit above my entry position, and it would be a losing trade. So I would want to wait. Maybe now here we have a you can see the stochastic line dropped. It didn't drop below the red level, it didn't drop below the level 20, but it dropped below the level 50, let's say. And if it drops below the level 50 and then goes back, then it might be again good situation to trade. So basically where I would make a trade. So here it still didn't cross the green line, but on the next candle you can see it crossed. So let's say on the next candle I would enter the trade down with 5-minute expiry. And let us see if this would be a winning trade. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this would close just a bit below my entry position, and this means it would be a winning trade. So I'm going to mark this green, and let us see what happens next. So here you can see I'm getting a red candle, I'm getting a drop below the level 20, so it means with the opening of the next candle I'm trading up with 5-minute expiry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this would be a losing trade. So I'm going to mark this with the a red line. Okay, so let's go on. And of course, as I mentioned before, this is not a trading system. This is just the explanation on how you can use the stochastic indicator, and the stochastic indicator can be a really good basis for any other strategies you can build upon the stochastic indicator. You can also use stochastic as a base and then use additional indicators for the confirmation. So I just want to show you how the stochastic works. So this is a losing trade, and let's say if I would want to continue trading, I would enter on this candle to go up. So in this case it would be a winning trade, but let's say we made a losing trade here, and I'm waiting for the next situation, which happens here, and here I'm trading down with 5-minute expiry. So let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is a winning trade. So you can see the stochastic by itself, it is already giving you quite a good results. And if you just learn how to use the stochastic, if you are using it in a ranging markets, and if you just use the stochastic indicator, you can already make quite some profit with binary options trading. So okay, let's mark this with a green line, and let's go. So here again you can see it dropped below the level 20, it went to the level, let's say 45, something like that, and then we're getting the next drop. So if I want to be really careful, I'm not entering this next trade, but if I want to push a little bit, take a little bit more risk, then I would enter, let's say, with the next candle, I would enter 5-minute trade to go up. So let's say here, let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would close above my entry position. It means it would be a winning trade. So I'm going to color this green, and again we are just watching the stochastics and waiting until it crosses one of the lines. So this would be here. It means this position where I'm getting the green candle, I'm getting cross, I'm trading down with 5-minute expiry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again this is a winning trade. So we can go on. Let's say here I would enter on the closure of this candle, or it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be a winning trade. And this is just for you to get the feeling how the stochastic indicator works. Now, if you want to take a look by yourself, please read the description of the video. There's a link that will take you directly to the free stock chart service where you have these indicators already set up, and you can take a look for yourself how this works. And if you want to learn how to make money out of this, please visit the www.realbinaryoptionsreviews.com, and you will get more information about binary options trading, about the basics, about the indicators, and about the complete trading systems. So if you are looking for a way how to make some profit online, maybe binary options trading can also be a good opportunity.